Negative, we need to get a quick little plan of attack.
Copy.
Or plan of defense, I guess.
Actually, that's an interesting idea. What if we just straight up attacked them? Like, left like a cursory squad at radio and took everyone else balls to the wall against them.
I'm in. You guys want to try it?
Let's fucking do it, dude.
Yes.
It could be fucking hilarious.
We got a bunch of guys crawling on this thing. I don't know if you guys care. But
I don't really care.
I told my squad to... Alright.
Okay, I need a volunteer for the squad that stays back.
I mean, we can do it since I suggested it, but whatever. It's all good.
Hold on. I don't want to have to pick a... Okay, how does this sound? Each squad gives me one volunteer into command squad. The rest of you will go for this attack.
Sounds good.
That's... Alright, yeah, solid.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Welcome back, everybody, to the
My
second
squad
half
will
of
just build up
Operation
a crazy
Whirlwind. This is
Alamo
our
on radio
one-life
tower.
event for Squad Ops. Tonight
rest
with
of you
me
guys
is
are gonna
Muff. My
spread
name's
out.
AK-47. Muff, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you, AK.
Awesome.
Where do we want to
We're just on the second half here.
like this.
We've switched sides. For the now insurgent forces who did win the last round, go USA, we have Tedish leading Squad 1.
Okay.
For Squad 2, we
One
have
squad
Hammered
on each
Hebrew, Lish on Squad 3.
Whichever squad spots the
Kirkley
enemy
is
on
on
point
Squad
first,
4,
the
and
enemy
Creeping
infantry first,
is also command
moves to
once again.
engage and hold them down.
How does it look over on the US side? Still the same?
Well, fairly the same, yes. Fast Shark is the Overlord again. His squad leaders are in no specific order: Two-Ton Tootin, Nasty Nate, Mr. White Fulix, and Useful. Looks like they are briefing currently, giving a platoon briefing, getting ready to go and move out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should be underway before long.
Creeping on the insurgent force side here is doing a little bit of a brief with command. For anybody who's just coming in, as far as insurgents go, we have RPK, SKS, PPSH, and AK-47 per squad for infantry assets. For support assets, we're looking at a Logi truck, a Dishka, SPG-9, artillery, and a vehicle repair station. They're going to be setting up on the radio tower, trying to hold off U.S. advance for at least 60 minutes or until the U.S. forces die. Inverse of that for the U.S., they have 60 minutes to kill all of the insurgents and or take control of the radio tower. So yeah, U.S. just calling out ready there now.
Oh yeah, they're ready to go too.
Awesome. That was actually extremely
They've already got
quick.
some guys loaded up. Yeah, they've already got some guys loaded up in their Logi truck. They're moving towards their open top Humvee. They do not get the Crows Humvee this match, but they do
No.
get both other vehicles. They're still lined up, just waiting. They're being very patient, actually.
There's a
No
bunch
one's
of questions
in a
being
hurry.
asked on the insurgent side. Actually, inverse to what it was last time. It sounds like they're a little bit antsy to defend. Everybody's going to be moving to radio tower shortly, from what I can hear and see. Yeah, but at this time, they're going to be doing a what looks like platoon brief.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the U.S. have done their platoon brief yet or not. So, I think they have. It looked like they did.
Yeah, we have creeping up at the front there. He's.
Oh yeah, U.S. did declare ready.
Yeah.
Snap.
Oh fuck, dude. guys all have your shovels out by binoculars so I can stare at your turban bloodshot eyes.
Asking the important question: how many seats the Rocket Techie has?
Because we can use that as a transport.
Turban?
Well, I guess we can go over the tactics used last time by the U.S. See if they're mimicking it all. For the last time, we had a infantry foot presence come on the south. We thought that they were going to be the main distraction, or at least some sort of main force, but everybody on the west-hand side with the Humvee seemed to actually be taking the brunt of the insurgent firepower. And then the southern team just kind of moved up, swept through. It was super, super close, though, at the end, with only 4 U.S. soldiers remaining, I think it was.
It was, and it worked for the U.S., so we'll see how, after losing that first one, barely. What a good game.
Maybe
We'll
they'll
see
have
how
a
they
little bit
turn out.
momentum here.
Yeah. Got the entire U.S. team just hanging out. They've got their kids stalled out. Everything's going good for them. They're just waiting. I think they're ready to come back and conquer this hill, conquer Radio Tower.
The other half,
they're going to try and do it a lot better than they just got beat by 4 guys. That was a very close match.
That's pretty awesome.
Not really.
All right, yeah.
As you can tell by my
The
obvious age,
insurgent force
I
doing
am
their
speaking
platoon
from
brief,
experience.
moving out in due time to the
You
radio
sound like a
tower.
grizzled veteran.
And then we can finally stop stalling and talking about nonsense and get to the game, maybe.
You're damn right. This place is free because of me.
Yep, this is always part of the setup.
As
Takes a
soon
little
as you
bit
said you
longer
had
than
your
everybody
face shot
wants.
Up, I started running towards you.
Alright, so White, try to get your guys in a column, I guess, for right now in front of the Logi. 3, I'm just gonna have Sham go with you guys since he's the only one on foot.
U.S. soldiers are going to start lining up. I think they're going to get ready. They might form a column.
Did you want the Humvee to be up ahead since they're going north?
Oh yeah, they're scrambling. They're getting ready.
The Humvee should be sticking with essentially the squads. Roger.
Yeah, and I think the U.S. said they were already ready, so might be just waiting on insurgency side.
Yeah, insurgents are finalizing the plan here. All right, let's take a look at their map there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it looks like they're setting up a just a line across the northwest there at Aliabad, with one force on Radio Tower. But they do have one squad that's going to be in roughly, excuse me, here, Echo 6 Keypad 1. Another squad in Echo 6 Keypad 9. Yet another squad in Foxtrot 5 Keypad 1 and Foxtrot 5 Keypad 9. So they're splitting up the map in half with firepower. I'm assuming,
They're
hoping
spreading out.
that, yeah. Looks like they might be hoping that U.S. forces move in between each other on the route towards the radio tower.
What if they come all the way down south and stay?
It's going to be a good one to see.
Yeah.
Take tower.
Because I'm still not quite sure what the U.S. is going to do. I've been hearing it.
Most of everyone's going to be moving on foot like us.
Yes.
And don't they need to hold it?
They are going to be heading out all together, I think. And I think they're going to be heading south, so that might be working out for the insurgents if they're looking south.
Keep our distance. If anything, we're going to be trailing you.
Sham just threw a fucking smoke.
Just to echo, I know that this is on a little bit of a delay, but to echo in chat, if you are interested at all in joining our events, go ahead over to www.squadops.gg. There's lots of information there. There's a way that you can sign up for events or training, and then you could be a part of the One Life event that we have going on tonight, Operation Whirlwind.
Yeah. Just heard something about.
All right, yeah. So Insurgent Force are moving towards Radio Tower now.
Command, you taking like lodge and stuff like that?
Oh. I mean, if that doesn't talk to the type of admin team we have. All right, so Lish's team is taking a logistics truck. The rest are moving on foot. And it looks like we're going to be live in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Squad 3, right?
Yeah, the U.S. soldiers are all lined up, ready to rock and roll.
So
They look
squad
good to go.
1 is across the river.
Shark's got them overwatched. They've got the Logi in front of the Humvee. Looking around, they're ready to move. U.S. soldiers are ready to go.
So, just looking at the map right now, they are numbering it from left to right or lowest to highest. Squad 1 is going to be southwest. Squad 4 is going to be northeast. And 2 and 3 are just going to be in between near Aliabad in the mountains. Small force on radio tower is what it seems like they're going to be doing. And yeah, we'll see if that actually works out for them. Last time, the insurgents didn't really put up a fight early on against the U.S. They could have probably dwindled their numbers down a little bit more if they had. But really, we just have to watch and see.
Yeah, we do. It's going to be good.
Nothing new. What's our key? Oh, sorry.
We're live in about 15 seconds, if I'm not wrong.
You would be 100% correct on that.
Someone will broadcast it too, and everyone will start marching out. I love watching everyone scatter.
You hear him, right?
Yeah. Fob is
Especially
down
up there
now.
at the radio tower.
Yeah, Fob is down on the radio tower. Everybody's moving out to their marks.
They don't see a full team moving off the tower right now.
The render distance is too far.
Massive movement coming out from the insurgent radio tower. Sandbag's already down. Logistic has supplied the fob. And yeah, right now they're just talking about game mechanics, which do come into play. Although this is a One Life event, and we try to keep it a little bit realistic, game mechanics such as render distance do help either team. So what they're doing right now is hoping that the U.S. force is far back enough that they're not going to see the movement coming down the hill. But judging by what I can see just on my camera, it looks like the U.S. have the Humvee coming up pretty quickly, eh?
Actually, the Humvee and the Logi are spread out, and they're going at a walking pace.
Are they? All right.
Both sides,
well,
yeah, they sure are.
I saw a little glimpse of it from the radio tower. So
yeah, the U.S. soldiers have split up basically 50-50. One of them's going south, the other one's going east, basically northeast.
I'm just gonna walking pace it.
I just like instantly picked up speed.
Unless that's a big objective too.
So this
Probably
is
see Hyper just moving along. He's got a full squad around him on both sides, just
everywhere,
escorting him as he's driving along or riding along. A lot of good formations. They've got their battle spacing going good. The Logi's moving along. Not a lot to worry about yet, so most of them are just looking forward.
You want the infantry to stay on the road, or you want us to cut across and then have that vehicle speed up? The longer we take to get there, the
I've
bigger
seen
they'll
it in
build.
the past where insurgent forces will move up in smaller groups, but as far as having 3/4 of their team up that far off of the objective, I'm honestly not too sure how it's going to work out for them. I've never seen it or done it myself. I don't know if you have
so
any
they're
wisdom to that.
spread out way out off the objective, huh?
They are really far off.
That's actually exciting. I want to see how that works out.
I think it's actually giving me a little bit of anxiety over here.
That's good. I want to see how it works. I hope it works good. I'm on the rest of the U.S. team right now, and they're heading northeast still, following the road. The Humvees staying near the back. They're at the walking pace of infantry. They are heading northeast.
You know what I've just
I will
noticed?
slowly try to look to the south. I still can't see it. Oh yeah, they're a long ways away yet. We've still got some time to kill. They're gonna walk in. The insurgent soldiers, they can see them though. If they get those dishkas placed or get their scouts up there with the binocs out, they're able to see.
I do see from my area right here with the forward forces just on the northern side of the river here. U.S. moving. No calls for eyes on though right now. Everybody's a little bit worried that they're going to be moving up across the river. Alexo, Hammered Hebrew, they have a squad just on the river. There's another one on the opposite side of them. And then more north, we have 2 more elements. I mean, either way, whatever way you look at it here, U.S. forces are going to come into contact a lot earlier than the first game.
It appears so. I'm looking. I'm hovering over Hutch's squad right now, and I can see all the red dots in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
2-ton Tootin is leading the way of his squad, running right towards him, and they're all up there. They're on the hillsides, a lot closer than they would expect. I see nothing up at Radio Tower, just little bitty red dots all over down below.
No, Creeping's up there. He's doing placements for the FOB with a 3-man build crew. The logistics truck is just going back and forth to resupply the FOB, and honestly, it's not as advanced as last time, but that might work out in their favor. People were saying that the sandbags helped the U.S., so if they have a little bit less this time, it might actually be good for them in some sense.
Well, we'll see.
Yep. So there's no rocket techie. Nothing's been moved up yet. Everything is completely clear so that they don't get any sort of skyline on that radio tower and know where things are placed. Simply because they're not at this time.
Do you have eyes enough to cover our north?
Yeah, just the build crew running around like little helper mice. Helper mice? I don't even think that's a thing, is it? It is now.
I don't think
helper
so.
mice. Helper mice is a thing. That's what it is.
U.S. soldiers still bumping in.
Oh, I did not even see.
Past the river.
Yeah. A large group down past the river.
Sitting on the eastern river.
With one man kind of on a lone hunt. What is this? Mine Steel. Mine Steel's over here is probably going to come under contact of that Humvee. Or is that a logistics? Can't tell.
I think that's a Logi.
Yeah, that would be the logistic truck. So he might do just as the insurgents did last time to the U.S. Spot that logistic truck, take it out early.
Can't quite see it yet. He might hear it, though.
What's up, Johnny? Dropping off 2 so that we have scouts out while we move.
Oh, looks like he's actually just out of the area now. I don't think he's going to come into contact at any time.
Yep, You're right.
You said right on top of us?
Just looking over at chat here, SOTT, for that question, Salty Soldier. It's our Squad Ops Tactics and Training. It's the basic that we have for Squad Ops so that you could take part rather, in the One Life events that we have. Every month there are some open events, but it is highly recommended that you take the SOTT so that you can have the basics down and be effective during the events. Again, as before, if anybody is interested in signing up for the events, the SOTT, or simply coming to hang out with us, squadops.gg is the website. That's where you got to go.
We got buildings ahead of us.
All right.
I like seeing
Creeping's,
the insurgents pushed out this far.
yeah, Creeping is calling 3 and 4 to go engage the enemies towards Karmakut.
Hold, I'm gonna need 2 to support our west.
Yeah, Lish calling out for his squad to stay in line to push towards the enemy just to the front, as you can see.
Alright, let's start moving.
It will be interesting if majority of US comes under contact so early, just to see how many will be affected by it and how it'll affect the outcome of the overall match.
Right, they're really far north, so let's double time as far.
Yeah, Creeping just called everybody moving north, everybody engaging to the north.
Oh wow, Lish has got his squad lined up, going good to the north.
Yeah, Lish does have a good spread of guys as well, which is nice to see.
Saloon, yeah, all of them.
Still as long as you can.
Solid copy on that. They're already in the F keypad.
Checking out Kirkley's team over here.
Open field, the poppy field.
Looks like they're just spotting the enemy. I don't think they know that there's the team that far north unless Alonzi sees them right now. But they definitely know that they're just north of Karmakut there.
Copy, we're doing a quick
2 tons group about to come under contact for sure.
The enemy position.
Let's see if they shoot. I'm just north of 2 ton, looking south.
Quick question for you there.
2 ton does not see him at all.
They do not? Oh.
No, not at all. Oh, they heard the shot. 2 ton got down.
All right. I think that might have come from Alonzi, or did it come more south from Barton there? I was out of audible range at the time.
Ooh, not sure. They're firing northeast now. It was
northeast?
Alonzi. Yep, it was Alonzi.
All right, yeah. Lish's team just got told to move in while they're being suppressed.
He took down small basic. That's who he took down.
Oh, tactical brick going off. Lish's team is moving in behind.
Copy, are they still coming direct for us?
Really upsetting to see that 2 Ton's team doesn't have any support to their rear, though.
Copy, are they still coming direct for us?
Alonzi is still up.
Negative. They
look like they're north.
2 ton doesn't know. They don't know.
No. I mean, at this point, they're so clumped together, but really, they're in the only defilade that they can be in at the time. They definitely got funneled into a really good spot for the insurgents.
Yeah, let's see what Lish's squad does. This is going to be interesting.
I don't know if they meant for that to happen or if it just happened naturally, but
northwest of me.
Man,
it will be
everybody is moving north. Insurgents really want to keep the momentum from last game.
There's Hutch moving back, and Disaster Master and Reserve all going with him. They're trying to get a 360 coverage.
Oh my god, they are right next to each other.
Yeah, they need it right now. Lish's squad is right above them.
I can't tell if Fulcrum sees them or not. It looks like they do. At least to some extent here. I mean, right next to each other. It's a little bit upsetting. Oh, there we go.
Barton shooting. Barton took out 2 ton.
Tactical brick coming up on Lish right now. Just off to his left-hand side.
Oh.
Did you say contacts between you and me?
We got one fight.
Good counter by the U.S. soldiers, taking out 2. 3.
Yeah, looks like Fulcrum just sent a grenade in towards Disaster Master. Oh no.
2
Might
to
have been
3
smoke.
trade. Kill Randers down. Excuse me.
All right. Fulcrum down, 3 US down. Looks like there's only, what, 2 or 3... Sorry, correction.
Insurgent down as well. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 insurgents down.
Yeah.
Hutch is going to take out Lish.
Yeah, Lish down.
Getting fucked up right now. I've got them pushing me.
F3 key 1.
Alexo calling that he sees contacts right now between Lish and himself.
Directly between Lish and myself.
Yeah.
Ron, do you want us up where 3 is, or between the 2?
We're getting heavy
I mean, this is terribly early to come into contact.
Yep, 100 meters.
Oh yeah, the U.S. soldiers actually holding their own in there really well. They're getting surrounded. They need to be careful.
We're falling back. We only have a few people alive.
I'm gonna check south really quick and see what's going on down here. There's one squad, one full squad to the south.
3 men alive only.
Rod, you can fall back radio tower.
Dentic saying
More than-
that they
more than a full
lost
squad.
everybody.
Fall back to radio tower.
Yeah, Dentic's falling back to radio tower. They don't have many forces left for squad 3. Let's see what the lineup was for that. Fulcrum, Remick, Dentic is now squad leads, so that means that Barton, Lish, Prep, Jackal, and Saloon are all down. So yeah, they only have 2 players up at this time.
You got one?
Squad 3 took a beating.
U.S. has placed their fob, and they got a couple, at least one Dishka south of radio tower.
Looks like Hammer
over the
Hebrew
wide open.
knows where Sensei Mike is. Same with Disaster Master. But Tactical Brit might actually get him here.
They've got both 50 cal set up,
Oh no.
looking right at radio tower. So they should be in good shape. They got squad 5 also. They got the full. Or, sorry, not squad 5.
This is like a
That's
terrible,
command, but they
terrible
got squad
ballet.
4 as well.
Terrible ballet right now. Everybody's just kind of meshing around each other. Nobody's quite seeing with the situational awareness, but I honestly don't know what to say at this time.
Squad lead 2 just went down. I'm taking command.
Well, it's getting busy. We're just getting
Yeah.
busy everywhere.
Alexo calling that squad lead 2 is now down, so he's taking command once again.
Fox 3.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good trades so far.
You know, Fox 3 key 3 and Fox 4 key 9 are hot.
Try to zoom out a little bit, get a better vantage of the area.
Squad's pause. Not sure where they're hidden pretty well. That is Foxtrot 4 key 1.
Yeah, let's do it. Whoever's with me
These
right now,
engagements are just crazy.
everybody
They're
move to
they're
Bravo,
so
move to
unnatural.
Bravo.
This is how it should work on this map. It feels like the U.S. is shooting west towards the insurgents.
3, we're gonna try and meet up with you. And then push
Extremely
together.
weird right now.
Yeah, I see Tedish's squad shooting east right now. Over the
Take
top.
a look at what Creeping's cooking up on the tower here. Well, everything's on the go, just towards the west.
Let's get to the base of this hill.
I can hear Fast Shark still giving orders. He's up.
Yeah,
Their
Creeping
Humvee
is
is up. They've still got units up.
Crazy Russian, can you run
getting those SPG-9s to support.
Squad lead 1.
Roger that, squad
Oh,
lead 1. My guys are
squad lead
flanking on
1
the-
now down. Sean is taking over squad lead. Looks like the only command and squad 3, or at least Kirkley's squad, are left in their original structure.
Well, it looks like
Looks like
the U.S. do have a few more kills than insurgents, but not a lot. They really don't. They've only got them by a few.
No. Just gonna whip over north here.
It's hard to see where they're at. There they are.
Looks like Kirkley has audible on, I believe it's the Humvee at this time. We'll have to see. Humvee's moving just east so that they're direct north of the radio tower. Yeah, Kirkley doesn't see or hear it, but it is so close.
Yeah, the Humvee's sneaking away.
What's your sit?
Does the Humvee have eyes on Kirkley's squad?
I don't think the Humvee knows that Kirkley's there either. Oh, he's shooting. Maybe they do. Yep.
Oh
They
yeah,
just took out
Kirkley is
Kirkley.
down.
They saw him.
That's another squad lead. Now there is no original structure left aside from command.
Mannix and Weibo are the only two real threats towards that Humvee right now.
Not much that they could do aside from take out the gunner, and if that driver decides to go back and gun, that's really about their only hope.
Infantry contacts, yeah. Kind of remnants of maybe one squad that we dealt with a little bit earlier.
Keep them busy up north while we push around.
I'm looking right over the Humvee gunner right now, and to the right you can see Mannix, and to the left you can see Weibo.
So right now by Karmakut, looks like Tactical Brit is the only one left.
Yep. One, go ahead.
He's in somewhat of a defilade, but he's pretty surrounded. Pretty surrounded.
Start falling back to radio tower.
All right, Tactical Brit just taken down in the field. Karmakut relatively clear of U.S. presence at this time.
Hey, E4 key. Hold. 4 key 8.
No, E4 key 3 sub key 8. What you see down there? Your southwest.
Mannix just shot a rocket at that Humvee.
E4 key 3.
It was a little low.
Key 8 in the fields at Karmakut.
Let's take a look at that one, I guess.
Yeah, but he's still alive. He backed off the hill. They shot back. Oh no, it was Weibo. It was Weibo. Weibo hit him now.
Great.
Second rocket
Wonderful.
hit him.
Are they on the hill?
Oh, he's fired a second.
Oh, Weibo just barely overshot him with the next one.
That's all his rockets, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
just
someone's down.
shot out.
Oh man, linebacker just took one. They never saw him. They couldn't see either one of them.
While you hold pause. It looks like my rocket just took out most of them.
So Humvee's now moving on the opposite side
West side, yeah.
toward the radio tower here. Direct north from what it looks like. Not entirely sure if the insurgents plan on pursuing it or if they're just leaving it creeping up at the tower itself.
Yeah, it looks like they're saying, screw the insurgents, we're heading to radio tower.
Yep. Oh, stopping to get a good vantage now.
To your north.
They're gonna go take it over, yeah.
Command.
Oh, this will be interesting to see. Yeah, shots out. Ooh, SPG-9 just falling short of that Humvee.
Using that main MSR.
They're shooting at radio tower in the Humvee.
They are calling out that that Humvee is sticking to the main service route. I mean, it is not going off-road, so...
Nope, it is. You're right. It's sticking there.
If it does stick to that MSR, that could be a downfall because, I mean, the insurgents will know exactly where they're going to come out of cover. Yeah, SPG-9 just way behind on that one.
Falling
Yep.
back to radio tower. Clear out whatever contacts you find left, and then get back to radio
There's
tower.
really nothing that I would love more right now than to see an SPG-9 just hit that Humvee.
Hotel 4, keypad
Ugh.
1, moving further.
They were
east,
trying. They were shooting at it.
7/5, like right outside.
That is
I got the Humvee from
terribly
the
bad
tower. They're
sound.
moving in.
They have no
Nobody's
One,
manning the SPG currently.
One big issue that this Humvee is coming across right now, though, is that they are looking at that tower with the sun silhouetting it. A little bit easier to see guys up on the top, but it is pretty hard on the eyes. Yeah, accurate,
That
very
Humvee's
accurate
shooting.
shots out.
Yeah.
Roger, 2 and 1. I'll try to catch.
All right, looks like that Dishka's coming in
Those shots are
just
accurate.
falling short. Let's see what this Humvee does here.
Squad 3 be
They're
advised.
suppressing each other very well, that's for sure.
Enemy Logi just went back to resupply, so it may be back towards your
And
area
it looks
in a
like
couple-
Best Pony is just off to the side of the Humvee because he's saying that he doesn't want to die.
Following up on squad 2.
Alright, Techie's coming back. Once he crosses white, I want everybody to fucking push across. Yeah, Techie's pushing up now.
I'm still watching north. Creeping's on the SPG looking north. Now this guy here is looking north as well. Not to mention Cool Breeze. All three of them are on setup guns and placements.
Not entirely sure what you're hearing from Vashark in command right now, but he is fairly close on that radio tower south with what looks like a large group of U.S. soldiers. I mean, it doesn't look like it is a pretty moderate group overall. I mean, there's some heavy hitters in there too.
They've been working on it.
Shark just wants us following him, right? All right. He said, "Keep your guys on."
We'll meet to left of Tucky next time.
I'm gonna buzz back and grab hold of Shark's troops with him right now. They are exactly south currently. They're moving to the east. They're gonna really flank them.
Get across.
Get down.
Got all of Shark's force here.
It looks like up on the radio tower they did take a casualty earlier. There was 4, but now there's only 3. Okay, yeah, crazy Russian. Jeez, is coming in like a bat out of hell with that techie for a little bit of a supply run, it would seem.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's stopped. All right.
Leave the Logi up
Well, that was a lot less awesome than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. So they're just saying leave the Logi here. And it sounds like they're going to be trying to go back for some sort of support. But, I mean, Vashark, he's right on that route towards their main, or at least within eye shot of their main.
Yeah, they're still on the south, just southeast of them.
Driver just got out.
They're not pushing in yet. They're talking a lot. I can't quite hear everything they're saying, but they are really communicating well. And Useful's up north, so he's helping out. They're working together still.
Alexo's getting his little group from the west there of insurgents to come back. They're pretty spread out at some points, so I mean, there's a lot of distance between a few of them. But quite a large group is coming up towards the radio tower now to reinforce.
Pretty much.
Yeah, once they get back, it's going to be real hard for the U.S. soldiers to get on there.
Especially considering the U.S. is clumped up in one spot now.
Yeah, they really need to get up there ahead of time and defend it themselves.
I mean, if they get up there, I think that is game over. But until that point, it's anybody's game still.
It really is, yep.
This is what it came down to last time as well. There was only 4 U.S. soldiers left, so. So crazy Russian creeping and everybody taking shots from that Humvee, not seeing Hyper Evo.
Stuff to the south.
Yeah, that ain't nobody to the south.
Second dish is gone.
Yeah.
They're moving in. They're taking advantage of the distraction, which is what they need to do.
I don't know if they knew us or not. I just seen 2 people moving up there.
See them running in. Mighty's part of that group. Hyper Evo. They're all pushing in.
We're not firing.
All I see is enemies on the north side of the south side bunkers.
Looks like they're about to lose command on insurgent side. He's the closest to.
They've got just one little hill to eclipse, and then it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna get aggressive.
Yeah, looks like they slowed down a little bit. Probably waiting for that Humvee to distract a little bit more before they peak.
Yeah, the rest of the insurgents are pushing back, so they weren't quite fast enough. Looks like the rest of the insurgent forces are getting there. That Humvee though can still play a distraction.
I'm gonna put Tracer around with a Dishka that's being built.
Hey, be advised.
All right, so Creeping is building a Dishka just off to that. What is it there? Yeah, we're looking at the eastern side, I guess, at this point.
Useful just called out contact, and I believe he is in the Humvee.
Oh my.
Yep, Shark gave him permission to light him up. Okay,
Where
that
is
Humvee
that
is shooting
fire
from the
coming from?
northeast. They're suppressing. Shark's calling for suppression and charging. They're moving in. Here we go.
Useful.
Grenade.
Useful has the Crusty Soldier and Skittles on HMGs just off to the south, putting pretty accurate fire onto that radio tower. They're a little bit far away to actually see the bodies, but
U.S. soldiers pushing in great right now. Look at them go. Just providing suppression, cover for each other. Fast Shark all the way up to the sandbags. Weebo is down. Cool Breeze is down. If Tannen's coming in. Hyper Evo falling back. Hips and Nips going in. If it moves, going in.
I don't want to jinx it for anybody, but I honestly believe
Cool
that this
Breeze
might
is
be game.
down. Alexo, this guy here, and Mannix, the last three up on that north side. Unless the rest of them can get in and support.
Looks like CGFU might have a oh. Okay, wow. Looks like he was taking out a grenade and then one actually fell on top of him.
Sounds like good communication by U.S. soldiers right now. They know they've got him on the run.
Oh yeah,
Biff Tannen rotating around.
The
He's right on the other
towers.
side of Mannix. Oh, he gets Mannix, takes him out. This guy here
The
is
tower
unspotted
is
yet. If it moves,
definitely.
doesn't see him. If it moves, doesn't see him yet. He's standing right next to him.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, he still doesn't see him. He's still alive.
I wish I knew it was
he's
happening right
finally
now.
down.
There we go.
Oh, this guy here goes down. Big Balls Bellement is left, and Mind Steel, Reflex, and Chandor. Oh yeah, there's still some insurgents left.
There's a
They're kind of on the other side of the match right now. They've got to reclaim it. Mind Steel is down.
few off to the north. Honestly, though, the U.S. does control that tower at this time, so unless they push in shortly, the game more than likely will be called or will be over.
Definitely, it's up to the insurgents to come take it back for sure right now.
I mean, early game that
See Shandor and Big Balls Belimit right there.
Yeah, early
Sides of
game
my screen.
that push looked like it might have worked. I think it would have if the U.S. didn't hold their ground so well. Not entirely sure what happened that they
Shandor
did.
goes down. The last one is Big Balls Belimit for the insurgents, unless I'm mistaken.
There is two just coming up on that MSR to the north, northeast roughly.
Oh, there's Reflex. Reflex is there as well.
So it looks like we have four insurgents left. It's a far cry from what they had last game for sure.
Yeah, this is good work by the U.S. to push in. They did a really good job coming from that south side.
Copy that. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking light and sporadic as they all filter back in here.
I mean, so far both of these games have shown really well that having the high ground and being in a defensive position don't always work out for you.
I want to be able to get in a position where you see them run past and shoot them in the back. They're going to have a lot of fucking quick movement. Trying
it's a close game. It's almost tied right now. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 3 right now. 5 on 4. 4 on 4. Big Balls Belimit coming in. Gonna run into Lazario.
Yeah, it looks like he might get him.
Big Balls
Lazario
gets
down.
Lazario.
Agent for
this could
Mulder,
still go,
though.
Yeah, this could still go for Insurgent.
Might be able to peek him through the sandbags here.
Agent Fox Mulder saw him. Couldn't quite capitalize.
Nope. Big Ball's peeking through. I don't think he knew exactly where that came from. Oh.
Taken
Good,
out.
good control on that RPK though, for sure. Peeking each other here. Alternate 1985 Biff Tannen. See if he'll be able to end the reign of
Oh
Big
wow,
Balls.
lots of U.S. soldiers still. 6 of them to the south.
Yeah, U.S. soldiers had those HMGs off to the south with useful.
So I think Biff Tannen is the only one left. And he's just hanging out, laying there, being patient.
So Biff would be the only U.S. soldier left on the site.
Yeah, that is correct. Yep. The rest of them are southwest.
Yeah, it looks like Snicker is just coming up on the 6th of Biff Tannen here. I mean, Big Balls and Biff are looking at each other through the sandbags. Oof. Good shots out by Big Balls. Gonna have to change his name to Biggest Balls pretty soon.
There's white folks, and then squad of 4, Useful, Skittles, CG John, and Krusty the Sailor. Anybody's game still right now.
Right now, 5-on-3. Surprisingly, the insurgents didn't even use the rocket techie this round.
All right, squad 4, everybody's dead up on the radio tower. It's me and
I
you.
don't know if they just didn't have the chance
I had one
to,
enemy
if
from
the
the
US
west.
pushed up too fast,
All right,
or
good
if that
deal.
was a command decision. But
I'm sending 2 towards you.
realistically, with where the US were first engaged, it might have been a good idea to have that rocket techie there just to lay some fire on them.
They did go out aggressively, that's for sure.
Yeah,
And
I'm not saying that is
All right, I had
necessarily their
AT on the
undoing
west side, took
altogether, but
shots
that
at him.
rocket
I
techie
couldn't
definitely
confirm
would
if
have
I hit
helped
him or
turn the
not.
tides a little bit here.
I got enemies entering from the fucking east side. They're inside the
I
fucking
heard
the
Krusty
central
the Sailor,
fence.
he's lobbing grenades. I don't know if that's the best idea.
I got multiples, at least 2 inside the central fence. Sorry, wrong comm there. Inside the central fence of the fucking radio, 2 of them. One might be in that fucking One might be in
White
that shipping
folks
container.
has assumed command. He's calling out enemies on
Where you guys
radio
at
tower.
here? You guys within earshot now?
I'll get you healed. Lie down.
Skittles and Useful just coming up on the left-hand side of Snicker here. Honestly, not too sure how this is going to work out for them. So we got the U.S. forces coming around on the tower, spreading out a little bit. The insurgents are clumped up. Ooh, Snicker's down. 2 left for insurgent. Big Balls coming in to kill
I'm looking behind White folks and John.
Right on, yeah. Big Balls just got a kill on Skittles, I believe it was. Useful still up. Looks like he might be smoking or throwing a grenade. Or bandaging. Can't even see. Definitely a grenade. See if that's the end of the reign of Big Balls. No. There's a certain magic about that man's name. Few smokes coming out here from Useful, and he's going to be using that to conceal his movement up. Big Balls has a sneaking suspicion, though. Krusty coming up from the MSR towards that Logi.
I'm gonna buzz around over to Krusty.
Yeah, looks like Big Balls and Useful are coming up on each other. Big Balls doesn't quite know where he is. Useful knows exactly where Big Balls is, though. Battle of a lifetime. Slow and steady. Extremely slow.
What are they? About 8 meters from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even know it.
Not at all.
Useful sees him. Useful gets him. Good job, Useful.
Right on. Last insurgent up
To Heist, and he's
is down.
That's a good game. Round number 2. They split it. Good job, both teams. Great work.
Get kind of fucky there.
Hey,
high five, boys. Let him rip.
Right on. So U.S. forces won
Good
both
job, boys.
times. Everybody disconnecting at this time now. Saying GG not only in chat and game, but also GGs are in the Twitch chat. Went up to approximately 45 viewers at the peak, so thank you for watching, everybody.
Oh, wow, that's great. That's excellent. Good to hear. We had that many people. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to thank everyone for coming out and just watching too. That's great. This is something new. I hope all the different camera angles that we can give everybody and bouncing back and forth. We try to keep up with it. This is very new, and we have to give a shout out to the man behind the cameras. His name is Penn. Isn't that right, AK? Penn's back there. He's flipping through the cameras. We're trying to keep up with him.
Absolutely.
And,
I don't know.
We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this, and we're gonna get better at it.
Nobody else can hear right now, but there is a cute little girly squeak coming out of Penn for being called out on stream. He's saying, "Ah, stop!" It's super cute, everybody. But definitely thank you to Penn for being the mastermind behind this stream here.
Yeah, look forward to more of it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna keep adding features, try and improve this stream, the commentary, everything. We're gonna keep talking all the time. We're gonna make it better and better all the time. And we cannot thank everyone enough for coming out and watching this stuff either. And more than that, we want everyone to participate. So go to squadops.gg and sign up.
Absolutely. And a little bit late here. I don't know if you're going to hear this, Salty Soldier, but I'm definitely going to tell Penn about that. He wants to know if we can somehow show how many players are alive on each team. So if we could do some sort of overlay, I am not entirely sure. That would actually be quite useful.
You know, we can even do that and
for
update it ourselves. Keep track of it and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Thank you for
There's
the input, guys, on the
things we
stream.
can bring. Yeah, this whole thing's young. It's all brand new for everybody, everywhere. And it's only getting better. This is almost like our alpha, beta, whatever test run you want to call it for the public viewing. So if anyone has suggestions, feel free to go to squadops.gg and post them on the forums.
A little bit of a shout out here as well for people that are hosting us. Tactical Brick, Karmakut, our dear leader, and Army Ant 4. I mean, you know, every little bit helps. So thank you as well for that. And yeah, thank you for watching the stream.
Yeah, thank you so much. We do this stuff every Saturday and Wednesday. If you want to look for the times and the events when they start, go to squadops.gg. It's a lot of fun. Everybody is welcome. The more the merrier. We're always willing to help new players. We're willing to compete with veteran players. We want to have fun. That's what we're here for. To have a good time and interact with everybody and work together and grow this community. That's what we're all about. Is squad right here, and see what we can do with it. This One Life event, it's amazing what it's become, and this whole game of squad is going to grow, and we'll do so with it. I hope everyone comes along for the ride, and we'll let that be that. Let everybody else go. Have a good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show.